In 94 counties in Tennessee, it's just football. But not in this town. In Lewis County, this is a way of life. You're tuned in to the High Forest Sports Network. Marty Spears, Matthew Farr, and Josh McDonald bringing you the action. Kickoff is right around the corner. This is Lewis County football.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Lewis County High School. It's tonight the Lewis County High School Panthers will take on the Fighting Irish of Houston County. We're just moments before the national anthem as the band is in the end zone, in the south end zone, and they'll make their way out. I'm Marty Spears along with Josh McDonald tonight. Matthew Farr is not with us, which he didn't talk enough last week to say much anyway, so.
So
but
you're
we will
saying we demoted him?
Well, but we will miss him. He is with his race team this weekend, so he is in North Carolina driving for the Harvick family. Hauling for the Harvick family. Right now, the band is almost here, so we'll have a little bit of dead air, but then right after that, we'll have the national anthem. And that was the Spirit of the High Forest with our national anthem. A little under 10 minutes before kickoff here. We want to remind everybody this week's our game sponsor is Highland Oil. The sports medicine services provided for Lewis County football by Lewis Health Center Physical Therapy Department. It's always good to have them here with us.
Yes, we want to say
Our
our
sponsors this year are Baxter
Baxter
Services, Highland Oil, People's Bank, Casa Grande, Junkyard Dog, Andrew Yarborough Attorney at Law, the City of Hornwall, the City of Hornwall Police Department, the Bank of Perry County and Lewis County, Assure Title, and 2C's Septic Service. So, Josh, Lewis County coming off a big 54-0 win last week over Zion, and Zion was a little not as strong, but we did what we needed to do.
That's exactly right. We're looking at taking a step up this week in competition. Is a very good looking football team. If you watched any film of them, we was on the field with them earlier. They got some size. They got a running back and take every play to the house. So he's got just home run ability, and this will definitely be a much bigger test than what last week was.
Houston County will be wearing white with green numbers as the Fighting Irish are from Arion. Lewis County will be in their black on black uniforms tonight. Real quick, we'll do the starting lineups, what we know for Lewis County. At left tackle, we'll have Hunter King tonight. He's new to the starting lineup. Kobe Cates at left guard, Devin Nash at center, Nate James at right guard, and Tucker Jones is the right tackle. Receivers, Aiden Wise, Kobe Feidinger, and Caden Miller. Cade Carroll is the H-back. Running back, of course, Drew Ray and Braylon Bean, and they had big nights last week.
Yeah, that's kind of running back my committee in that group, and I would say they will probably split carries throughout the night and the season.
They will. Now, of course, the quarterback in his second start is Coach Carroll. Coach did a really good job of it, or Coach Carroll. Coach Skelton. Brad will get me for that. On defense, our defensive ends will be Cody Cates and Nate James with our nose guard Tucker Jones. Our outside linebackers will be Braylon Bean and Drew Ray. Our inside linebackers are Gavin Cook and Braden Cooper. Corners are Kobe Feidinger and Aiden Wise, and our safety tonight with his first start of the year is Brody Younger.
Well, it looks like we got a couple guys got a little banged up in the first game. That's football. You're going to experience some bumps and bruises along the way, and hopefully you got enough depth to overcome it.
Coach told us from Houston County that they had about 40 players out, which, for a AA school, that's pretty good numbers. When you see others that have 15 and 20, I was at meetings this week, and I was talking to Lake County, and, they've been always a pretty good team down there. They've only got 17 kids out. So
it's not just 40 kids. It's got most of those kids over there look like football players. Several of them really look the part.
They do. They do. Their line is good size, and with the running back Preston Mitchell, they say if he can get to the corner, he can take it to the house.
Yeah, you don't want to get in a foot race with that guy. If he gets the edge, it's probably going to be 6 for them. We got to keep him contained.
For sure. Captains tonight, Lewis County is number 3, Cade Carroll. Number 55, Nate James. Well, they're moving around. Number 13, Braylon Bean.
Number 1,
Aiden Wise.
A moment of reflection. Tonight, we dedicate this game to the memory of 2 of our own, Everett Bates and B.D. Smith. Both were beloved members of the Lewis County community, who we lost far too soon. Though they may no longer be with us in person, their spirits live on in the heart of their classmates, teachers, teammates, and friends. At this time, we ask everyone in the stadium to please rise and join us in a moment of silence as we honor and remember Everett and B.D. Thank you. Let us carry their memory with us forever.
We're not sure if you could hear that or not, but a moment of silence for Everett Bates, B.B. Smith. Tragically, passed this week, both in car wrecks.
Yeah, it's just an awful situation for both families. We're definitely in our thoughts and prayers.
Captains have released balloons into the air. I think tonight, later, they're having a candlelight vigil at the new high school. Captains are now making their way. Captains for Houston County.
Looks like you got number 74, Will Black. Number 24 is Will Valerio. Those green numerals do not pop
I
off that
know it.
jersey at all.
They need a little outline around them or something.
I believe number 25 is Dylan Zilios. There's one more, and I haven't got the number of. Maybe 72. If so, that's Dalton Thrasher.
So as they meet, the officials going over, I'm sure, sportsmanship, have a good game, showing you both sides of the coin.
Pull your knee pads down.
Yeah, exactly. Houston County's won the toss, and they're going to defer. Lewis County's going to receive and be going from south to north, as last week we went north to south when Drew Ray carried it 94 yards for the opening kickoff.
Well, we just need to do the same thing again this week.
Back. Both teams will head back to their respective teams. Captains will. Got a new intro tonight. Panther come racing onto the field at Bobby W. Sharp Stadium. We're going to take a break and be back for the kickoff in just a moment. Keys to the game tonight.
Okay. Defensively, contain number 27. He's going to take it to the house if you get him the edge. You need to hit him. You need to hit him with the outside linebackers. Don't let him get on the corner. Offensively, I keep the penalties to a minimum. Just take what they give you. Do not get greedy. Move the football, move the chains. If you do that, you'll have a successful night, and I think we'll come out on top on the scoreboard.
That's the kick. There's the kick. It's going to be taken at the 15 by Drew Ray to the 20, to the 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. He's going to go all the way down. Then a penalty flag comes flying in. But still, Lewis County is going to have great field position.
We're going to set up around midfield, I'd say, after the penalty, but, I mean, he returned it just inside of the 30.
So instead of the 28, if it's blocking the back, what is that, 10 yards from the
10 yards from the spot.
so we will
midfield.
We will set up again inside the 50. I believe last week we were in enemy territory the whole time.
Yes, sir.
We never started on our side of the field that I remember.
I think these teams are better learning not to kick it to number 5 on the opening kickoff.
Exactly. So the spot of the penalty is about the 40 or about the 37-yard line. So Lewis County, after they step it off, will take it 1st and 10 at their own 40, at the Irish 47-yard line.
If you start every drive right there, you'll be content with that.
Exactly. You're exactly right. We'll be happy to take that all night long.
The Panthers started out at the 47-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
So 1st down, Lewis County. Coach set Skelton, the quarterback. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Bean beside Skelton. Carroll in motion. Sets, handoff Bean. Bean looking up, cuts up the middle. 42 to the 37-yard line. Down to the 32 where Lewis County will have it. Extra services 1st down.
That was well blocked and a great cut by Bean. He cut it right off the pulling guard and gashed him for about 15 yards, if I'm not mistaken.
I think we'd be content to run the ball all night long and run as much clock as possible and keep this game going. Skelton, handoff Bean again up the middle. Not as much this time, but he will get down to the 29-yard line. Pick up a 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
They rallied to the ball real well on that one. Like all front 8 guys was on the time.
Bean out, Drew Ray in at running back. Panthers will break the huddle. They'll send quads left. Nobody in the backfield with
Empty.
Coach Skelton. Drew Ray is split out right. He'll go in motion now, and he'll get the ball on this little speed sweep. Gets it to the corner, makes a move, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 3rd and 7 for the Panthers.
The only guy left to make the play did. Good tackle by that number 25 on that play.
Dylan Zalok's on the stop.
I believe that's a new formation that we definitely didn't see it last week, and I don't recall seeing it last year.
I don't either. Back to our normal 2 receivers left and right. Ray, the running back. Skelton, back to throw. Throws it out. Pass is complete to Wise. Down at the 18 to the 15, down to the 12-yard line, where it'll be another extra services. 1st down.
Good looking ball right there with Coach Skelton. Wise went out and sat down in a soft spot and was wide open.
Good little pitch and catch. Once again, take what they give you.
Yep.
Don't force anything.
Line kept the guy clean too, so he had time to roll out there and look and find the guy and throw it to him.
They did have a guy coming, a defensive back coming off the edge that never could get there. Bean back at running back, little screen flare out, intended for Feitinger, a little bit over his head, incomplete. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Coach rushed that one just a little bit. He had that and just should have took a little more time, just stuck it right on him. If Kobe catches that right there, He's probably got 6 points.
Second down for the Panthers.
2nd and 10. No score here. 9:30 left in the first quarter. Once again, 2 receivers to the left. Cade's Carroll is set to the left. We've got 2 running backs. Bean will take the handoff. He'll go off the right side, and he is going to be dropped right there. He got
Got a penalty on the play also.
back to the line of scrimmage, I think. And it's going to be false start against Lewis County. So will they move us back 5, or will they take the play? And I think they're
I
going
saw an indication.
to. Neither.
Looks like he's debating it.
It'd be 3rd and 15, or 2nd and
He
15,
declined
or 3rd and 10. So it's going to be 3rd and 10. 3rd and 11 at the 9. Or at the 14, sorry. I got to use these lines. So Lewis County will have it 3rd down. They jumped.
There's 5 yards back.
We should get 5 on that. He should have took the penalty.
Yeah, he should have. I mean, they had a negative play on that, so it was what, 3rd and 12.
So we netted out is they'll move it to the 9 this time.
Set up a 3rd and 7.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 7 for the Panthers inside the 10 at the 9-yard line, going in against the Houston County Fighting Irish. Fightinger in motion. Skelton pumps, throws. Oh, the ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage. It set up a little middle screen right there for Lewis County.
It was there. Just defensive lineman made a good play. Got his hand on the ball just as it crossed the line of scrimmage.
Drew Ray would have walked in on that one.
Absolutely.
But now we have Henry Sharp to attempt the field goal. It'll be spotted at the 16, so it'll be a 26-yard attempt. Fightinger the holder. Snap high, snap down, kick is good.
Good kick.
And Lewis County on the board first.
Good job,
With
Henry Sharp.
9:08 left in the first quarter. Lewis County 3, Houston County 0. We'll be right back. Lewis County leads 3-0 as they take the opening kickoff, drive down to the 9-yard line, and Henry Sharp 26-yard field goals puts the Panthers ahead. Sharp will be set to kick, and a wobbly kick's going to bounce at the 10-yard line and go out of bounds. So that'll put the ball at the 35,
I believe that's
I
correct.
think.
Trying to kick it away from 27.
He was,
which is,
yeah.
I mean,
And
I would rather it be at the 35 as I would in the end zone.
exactly. That's true. That's true.
He was erring on the side of keeping it on the sideline over there. I need to make a point of this, too. I mean, he's going to be a weapon over this year. You get down inside that red zone, you need to come away with points. We just did that.
Oh,
We called
exactly.
it the 9, and we got 3 out of it.
Exactly. So Hayden Burgess will bring his Irish to the line. In the pistol. Receiver.
False start.
Flag down.
Left tackle jumped over here.
That'll back them up 5 and make it 1st and 15.
Keeping them behind the sticks is going to be key in this game. It's as run heavy as they are. They just don't want to throw the ball. They want to ground and pound you, and they're very good at it.
So it'll be 9:08 left. They'll try it again from this time the 30-yard line. Handoff goes to this
blowed
time.
up in the backfield.
A little jet sweep action.
Nate James and Colby Cate destroyed that play from the
Number
start.
25 was the ball carrier, Dylan Zylox.
I believe they saw that one on film. They read that from the start.
I'll set up a 2nd and 19 for the Fighting Irish.
So 8:41 in the first quarter. Lost back of 4, so it's going to be 2nd and 19 for the Irish. Handoff this time goes to Preston Mitchell. He tries to pick a hole. He gets it outside. Here he goes.
Problem, guys.
This is what we tried to say we didn't want to see happen. As Mitchell goes all the way down to the Panther 34-yard line. They seemed like they had him bottled up a little bit, and he just found a crease, and he was gone.
Most of the days now, 2nd and 19, nobody is running the ball anymore. That shows you how confident they are in their running game.
Exactly.
2nd and 19 is not a running situation for most teams.
So the Irish are in Lewis County territory at the 33-yard line. Burgess hands off, and they false started again. I think he was going to throw that time because he pulled the ball back.
But that is one thing. A team that is this run heavy, if they do decide to throw it most of the time, you've got all your guys pulled up in run defense, and it's real easy to run somebody by them.
When we talked to the coach, we asked him if he threw it much, and he said only when the opportunity allowed, and I think they may have seen something.
Yeah, it's you increase the defense for about 30, it's easy to throw it right after that.
1st and 15. Hand off Mitchell again up the middle, and this time
that's the way you got to do it right there. You got to hit him at the line of scrimmage. We're saying we got the ball also. And we do. Yes, sir.
So Mitchell fumbles on the play, and Lewis County will have it now, 1st and 10 at their own 37. So Lewis County making their own breaks here.
That's awesome. Somebody needs to go check on Coach Yarb. He just got destroyed by Bradley Cooper over on the sideline on the chest bump.
He'll learn that he don't need to be hitting
you're
folks
not
with
that big,
pads.
Yarb.
Yeah. Maybe that will be on the tape. I know last week when I went back and watched the touchdown, Yarbs was running, but he wasn't running stride for stride with Drew Ray. But he was trying to keep up. So Lewis County will have it 1st and 10 at the 36. Hand off up the middle. Ray to the 40.
That's a good
big hole there. He'll carry it all the way up to the 44-yard line. Gain of 8.
good looking run.
That was a nice run. The offensive line opened a nice hole.
Yeah. And another good cutback. He found a little soft spot and cut it back. Just keep moving the sticks. That's all you got to do.
2nd down for the Panthers. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. I wonder if they'll bring Ray. Ray is spill it out. He'll come in motion this time, and he'll get the handoff on that speed sweep. We'll crack back. Ray gets it to the 40. We got I don't know about that. Kobe Feidinger with a little peel back block. I think they got him, but he looked.
He caught it. I mean, usually the end man on the line of scrimmage is fair game for the crackback block.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. I think he had his head in front of him. But they're closer than we are, so it'll be a 10-yard penalty against the Panthers, and it'll move it from the 44 back to the 34. But Lewis County will have a second down again. That one, I see some things coming out of that. I think he may fake that at some point and get everybody going that way, and Cope may carry it the other way with nobody out watching him.
Yeah, there was no respect that Colt might pull it out of the belly on that by the defense. It looks like they were all on give. But we had a good game if it weren't for the block in the back.
We did. 3 receivers split way left. Skelton to pass, steps up, throws the ball. He just threw it away. That's okay. He threw it over Wise's head, but I don't think Wise could have even got it. But it was to a space where there was nobody at.
That's not a bad throwaway.
It was a good throwaway.
Just don't put it in danger. Right here is, I mean, if you in this position with a kick, whether that be a punt or an extra point or another field goal, that's fine. You just don't turn the ball over on their side of the field.
That's true. You don't want to give them a short field. They had the long run and was down here, so just flipping it back is okay.
Yeah, just keep taking what they're giving you. I like this stack set right here with Cade Miller.
They're going up the middle with Drew Ray. Drew busted a hole. Drew to the 50.
That's a house call, folks.
35, 30, 25, 20, 16, 10. Give it 6. Drew Ray for 66 yards to the house.
I think Coach Jackson saw the same thing we did on that last drive for them. That's the passing situation. We run a draw.
That's great.
The defense is sitting on the pass.
They were peeling their ears coming. The defensive line was, and he set him up good.
Yep.
But man, Drew Ray hit that second gear about the 50, there wasn't nobody catching him.
No, that was a house call once he cleared the linebackers.
Sharp to kick. Down. Good.
Great start, guys.
So with 5:52 left in the first quarter, Lewis County leads Houston County 10-0. We'll be back in just 1 minute. Back at Bobby W. Sharp Stadium, Lewis County leads 10-0 with 5:52 left in the first as Drew Ray goes 66 yards for the Panther touchdown.
They swapped Mitchell to the other side, so we noticed that.
Sharp is set to kick. It's going to come down at the 15, and he is going to be.
That's the way to ball it up right there. It's great coverage.
Dropped at the 27-yard line, so the Irish will take over there, 1st and 10.
Good high kickoff by Henry. Give the coverage team time to get down and blanket
it. Good coverage. Like we talked, he kicked the ball so high last week. Zion never really had a chance to return, but anytime you can keep them to about 15, 16 yards, that's good.
Those extra yards of field position is critical too. I mean, last drive they were at the 35 start. Now they're at the 27. So, I mean, that's basically another first down that they have to gain.
Handoff goes Mitchell up the middle. He's
Bottled up
hit
again.
right at the line again.
Tucker Jones, Kobe Cates.
Number 53, Kobe
Braden Cooper.
Cooper.
Man, they were just sitting there waiting.
Second and 9 for the Fighting Irish.
You always want to see the middle linebacker leading the team in tackles. If he's the guy, probably having a pretty successful day on defense. If it's the safety, it's probably not a very good day.
Mitchell with a gain of 1 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Irish. Burgess rolls out to the right, under pressure, got away, and he's sacked, fumble. I don't know if they're going to call him down.
I believe he fell on it.
Okay.
A lot of pressure there by the whole front. And kid slippery, though. He almost got out of that.
He did. He had 2 around him, then he kind of squirted out for another yard.
Coach probably needs to talk to him about how he's taking that football out there with that many guys around him. That's how that ball hit the ground. He had it out there.
Ball is back at the 22-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and about 16 for the Irish. They'll split 2 receivers. Well, they'll go 1 left, 1 right. Mitchell, the tailback.
Little Tom Sweet right here,
Lewis County in pursuit.
We're all over
Nothing.
that.
There are 9 black shirts around him.
Alex Clayton said, "You ain't gonna fool me twice." Know where the ball's going. 27.
So that's going to bring up a 4th down from the 25. He got about 3 yards, but Lewis County was swarming from the get-go after him. They've been told to watch for 27.
Yeah, pay attention to 27. He's going to get the ball.
So Mitchell is the punter. Finder standing back at his own 46-yard line.
Anytime you got a weapon like that on the field, you better pay attention to him, even if it is 4th and 12 in a punt situation.
Exactly.
Because, I mean, he's got that kind of speed.
There's the snap. Kick away, almost blocked.
Nate James almost put that back in his face. Oh, my.
Fidinger fields it at the 40 and is hit immediately, and a flag comes down. Do they have the halo rule in high school?
I'm not sure if he's going to call that or if he called him for targeting him. It was a late fair catch call.
It was.
Very risky also. I mean, you don't want to let the ball roll on this turf, but you also don't want to cough it up. Because if you're going to call fair catch, you need to do it early. Get up there and catch it.
Well, they picked what it – he must have threw his bag. I don't know because there's no penalty.
He threw the flag. I don't know if it was by mistake.
Lewis County will have it at their own 40-yard line. Skelton, the pass, looking, rolling. He's got Coach Carroll wide open. Oh,
mercy.
Little bit overthrown. Incomplete.
Cade was behind the defense, and Colt rolling to his right. It's easy to overthrow something like that, but, I mean, he put it to where he needed to put that. You throw it over the top and let him run under and catch it.
It was.
We just missed.
It would have been a great catch.
That was 6 more.
To make it, but hey, that kind of shows you their corners are biting on something. I don't know if they're biting on the fake, but it wasn't close. So it'll be 2nd and 10. Handoff goes to Bean. Bean bounces.
Watch it, Bean.
Fumbles the football.
I'm afraid that didn't go our way.
Nope. Houston County gets it at the Panther 43-yard line. Took a pretty good shot on the ball.
Yeah,
but you got to get both hands on it.
Bean did not see whatsoever, and that guy put his helmet right on the football. Right there's the result the vast majority of the time.
So Lewis County, I believe that's the first Lewis County turnover on the year.
Well, they need a big defensive stand now. They're set up in the best field position they've had yet. They're on their side of the 50.
So they'll come. Irish will come to the line. Mitchell, the lone running back, and a flag, and it's got to be motion again on them. From where the flag came from, that's the 3rd time in this first quarter they've been flagged for procedure.
I didn't see anybody flinch on that one. Did you?
I didn't either. was watching the tight end go from right to left. It must have been he may have blocked this because he kind of threw it right after he went past the guard. So it'll be 1st and 15 for the Irish. Ball on the Panther 48-yard line. Mitchell, the running back behind the quarterback, Burgess. Handoff goes Mitchell up the middle. He gets a hole. He's got another crease. He's got a block. And he's going to carry it all the way down to the 29. A flag come flying in. I think they're going to call us for a face mask.
I don't know if that was a face mask or it's what it's going to be the call. But I
thought he had him by the shoulder pad. He spun him. He did spin around, but I'm not sure.
Usually you see a guy's head turn like that, they're going to call it regardless of what he grabbed.
Exactly. So it's going to be half the distance.
This is what we can't do is the 3 yards. They're good enough on offense to get it down the field anyway. We don't need to help them.
That's true. That's true. Irish at the 14. 1st and 10. Burgess rolls, throws, incomplete.
It's
good coverage out there. I think that's Drew Ray on the coverage.
Now set up a 2nd and 10.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Irish at the 14. Really, the pass wasn't close.
No, it wasn't.
Really,
the guy probably done the same thing as what Colt did earlier. He probably saw that wasn't there and decided not to risk it. He's also probably realized that number 5 is a pretty good ball player, and he's like, if I throw it over there, 5 may take another one to the house.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, sweet right.
Burgess tosses to Metro. Lewis County's got it strung out. He got a little bit of a seam as he'll get about
they got about half
5 yards. He did down to the 9-yard line. And it's going to be 3rd and 5 for the Irish. With 2:40 left in the quarter, Lewis County leading 10-0.
Need one of those negative plays right here on this 3rd and
5. I don't think they kicked the extra point. What Coach Eisner was saying that.
Yeah, I believe they're going to. You got to stop them twice right here, basically. They may have a kicker, but they haven't showed it.
Mitchell, the quarterback, they're going to go toss sweep left. Student body left.
Oh, man.
Had him at about the 10-yard line, but he squirts through and gets to the 7. So it's going to bring up 4th down. About 4th and along 2. A short 3 for him.
So you've got to get exactly to the 5, maybe just a touch inside it.
Looks like a little bit inside.
Let's make some noise. It's 4th down.
Well, there's probably not a question of who's going to get the ball.
This may be one of those times where they pull that. Number 6 has good wheels also. I think he might be a little bit banged up, but I would pay close attention to him pulling it out of the belly right here.
And
or not.
Mitchell up the middle, and he gets it to the 2-yard line where it's going to be 1st and goal for the Irish.
They showed something a little different right there. They love the toss sweep with 27 right there. He went right off the center and guard, straight up the gut.
Clock running down. Play clock is out. We won't be able to see how much time they have on the play clock. We'll try to watch the official in the back. 10 seconds on the play clock. Irish at the 2. Burgess the quarterback. Mitchell. Handoff. Little cross buck inside. Goes nowhere. It goes backwards. They're going to lose 6 yards on the play back to the 5. Well, they moved it up.
Very generous spot there.
They did. They spotted him back at the 5, but he was hit back about the 7-yard line. His first contact made.
I believe sometimes the offensive coordinator can outthink themselves. 27 is your bell cow. I bet you That's just my opinion.
Yeah, and I bet he gets it from here on.
I would say 27 touches this one. Probably going to be in the second quarter, though.
Yeah, as quarter comes to a close. So at the end of one, Lewis County leads Houston County 10-0. We'll be back in just 1 minute. Set to start the second quarter. Houston County has the ball at the Panther 5-yard line. They got the ball back off a Panther turnover. Mitchell hit a big play down to the 12-yard line. We had them in fourth down territory, and they were able to pick up the first down. Got it down to the 2. Lewis County on that play forces a loss of 3, so it's going to be 2nd and 5.
Let's make some noise, Panther fans.
We need a big defensive thing right here. Be huge for us right here. Force a turnover, or, even a turnover on downs would be great. Got to work that out for us right here up the 5-yard line.
Mitchell. I thought he had a hole. He had a good hole. But he'll only get down to the 2. He'll gain a 3 before Drew Ray met him. Looked like I don't know if I wouldn't say he slowed up, but he was trying to pick a spot to go to.
He's got a quick burst through that hole.
Third and 2. We're just underway in the second quarter. Lewis County leads 10-0. Burgess the quarterback. Mitchell the running back. They'll give it to him again.
Maybe creased it.
And he scores. So Mitchell goes in from 2-yard lines. Irish capitalize on the Panther turnover.
Yeah, we cannot give this team a short field. That right there, if they have to drive it 80 yards every play or every possession, it's going to be tough on them. But they set up on this one inside the 45.
Yes. Yep.
And then we committed a couple of penalties to help them along the way.
So they are going to kick an extra point. Snap, kick. It's good.
So 27 kicked the extra point.
He did.
We're going to get him some Gatorade and ice.
So with 11-17 left in this first half, it's 10-7 Panthers. We'll be back. Back with you at Lewis County High School, 11-17 in the half. 10-7, Lewis County leads. Irish set to kick. Mitchell will kick. Lewis County has Fottinger and Drew Ray deep. He's going to kick it to Drew Ray again. Bobbles it, picks it up the 11. Makes a move, 11 to the 15. Drew Ray to the 20, to the 25, 30, 35. Boy, that's brought down there.
35-yard line.
That's a solid return, but Drew, we're just used to him taking them like 60 or 70 yards.
Yeah, exactly. That'll hurt his averages. He only went for about 24.
24.
Something like that. But the Panthers will have it there, first down and 10.
First and 10 for your Lewis County Panthers.
I can't believe they kicked it to him again.
I know it. That's what I thought. But, it's kind of a two-headed monster back there. Kobe Fottinger can take one in the house, too.
Right.
With good speed.
Absolutely.
Skelton in the gun. Hands off Ray. Ray to the
Drew with another good cut.
45 to the 40, or excuse me, from 40 to the 44-yard line. He'll gain 8 on the play. And it's going to be second down and short for the Panthers.
Drew's going to come get him a little drink of water now.
Yeah, they're going to give him a break. Bean is back in. Good time for a shot right here, maybe. Second down and short.
Yeah, you got the open playbook on second, too.
Ball on the Panther 44-yard line. Bean standing to the right of Coach Skelton. 2 receivers right, 1 to the left. High snap. They'll go up to Bean. Bean up the middle, 45-40. Past the 50-yard line down to the 45-yard line for a Baxter Services first down.
Good job by Coach Skelton getting that high snap. And then the line had a heck of a crease up there. Bean didn't get touched till he got up in the secondary.
Gain of 10. Drew Ray will come back in.
Nice keeping those fresh legs on the field. One guy gashes you and goes gets a drink, and the other guy comes in and does the same thing.
That's true. Quads again. Here's a throw out there. Caught by Fottinger. Tries to make a move. Gets to the 40, to the 45, 50, or excuse me, to the 40, down to the 35, and he's close to another Baxter Services first down, and it is.
That's a good-looking play. I wish we would run it to the shorter side of the field. That is a long throw.
That was a long throw. That looked like a Josh Heupel play there.
It did. It absolutely did. But that is, you're putting a ball in the air for a long way. If one of them corners undercut that's a walk-in for them.
Fottinger made a good move after he caught the ball.
He made a couple good moves up there. That was destined to be no gain.
Yeah, exactly. Handoff goes up the middle.
Got about 5 or 6 on that one.
We're going to spot him at the 29-yard line, so it'll be a gain of 6. Second and 4. Lewis County marching.
This was kind of the MO if you watched Houston County's film from Stewart County. They gave up a lot of yards. They didn't give up hardly any points, but a lot of that was because turnovers and penalties on Stewart County's part.
Skelton to throw. Steps up the pocket. Skelton is going to be sacked back at the 34-yard line. It's going to be a gain of a loss of about 5.
Like Houston County was kind of thinking the same thing as we were earlier. It was like short down in distance, we make it take a shot. Sure enough, we were trying to, but they had to cover it up.
Seemed like that play took a little, it never really developed.
No, there was absolutely no one open, and Coach just had to eat it.
Lewis County, 4 receivers to the left. Drew Ray, the running back. Swing pass out here, completed. Peg Carroll to the 30, to the 25, to the 20-yard line. Good pitch and catch, and we got a penalty marker down. Motion. There's a marker on the far side of the field. And I think he did say illegal procedure, correct? He was making the call while
we were celebrating.
Yeah, we were celebrating the first down.
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't.
Oh, it's a hold. It's a
Holding.
10-yard penalty, so it puts him back at the 44-yard line.
Always has bugged me to see a holding away from the play side.
But that was so quick. I mean, that was just a
Right.
quick swing out here to Cade Carroll. I mean, he just popped him through it.
Colt had the ball in his hand for maybe 1 second. Then another good pitch and catch there.
It was to Aiden Wise, and they'll roll him out of bounds about the 40 or 37-yard line. So it's going to be 4th and 12 for Lewis County, and the punt team is coming on. Well, it is a field position game. I mean, you know, it
would be real easy from this spot to just kick it into the end zone because, I mean, you know how the turf is going to roll. So Bean needs to put basically a pooch kick on this.
Braylon Bean, the punter. Snap. Kick. It is kind of a pooch. It's going to bounce and go.
Get on it. It's that fast
Didn't
turf.
get there. That turf might yeah, exactly.
It's almost a perfect kick by Bean, but once again, if you're not in front of the ball right here, you have no shot of stopping it on this turf.
We were close. We were right at the goal line, and it took that quick skip. It never got a hop.
No,
it was just a skid from there. So
Houston
County will have it at the 20. 1st and 10 with 7:35 left. They trail 10-7.
if they have to drive it 80 yards every time, we'll take that, I believe.
You bottle up Mitchell and get him in a long situation.
I would tackle him every play whether he has the ball or not.
Exactly. Handoff will go to Mitchell, and he's going to be hit behind the line of scrimmage.
That's how you do it.
I believe we had a hold out here, but they didn't call it.
Number 7 on the tackle, Braden Cooper.
Cooper on the tackle. They're saying no gain on the play.
Like we had him behind the line of scrimmage, in my opinion.
Yeah, that was another healthy spot for
Set up a 2nd and 10
Houston County, but it'll be 2nd and 10.
I wouldn't fall for any of the window dressing that they're trying to sell. From what I've seen, 27 is what's going to beat you. If somebody else beats you, so be it. But do not let 27 do it.
Exactly. He's had the bulk of the work.
Little pass out here. He's got a guy on a wheel. He overthrows it.
He overthrew him. Burgess's pass intended down here for number 25.
And that right there is kind of my point on that is like, if they beat you with that, so be it. You never let the other team's best player beat you. Right now, there's number 27.
Exactly.
Let's make some noise, Panther fans.
It's going to be 3rd down. Like you said, you know, they're not used to throwing that pass a lot. I mean, he overthrew him about 7 or 8 yards.
No, they do not want to be in that situation right there.
Houston County wants to talk about it. So at 6:45 left in the half, Panthers leading 10-7. We'll take a break. They're down 10 for the Irish. The ball at their own 20-yard line. As they set up the screen to Mitchell, and he's going to get the first down. I thought we had him trapped out of bounds on the corner, but he gets the first down and squeezes up to the 35-yard line.
That was a good play design on that one. They slipped him at the backside on it. As we alluded to, he is a weapon, especially when he gets in that much space.
Made a juke. I thought we had him kind of trapped on the sideline. That would have been short of the first down, but he does make a good move and gets to the 35. So it'll be 1st and 10 Irish from there. 6:17 left in the half.
That's not the end of the world. We just contain the big plays. If they chunk it down through here for first down after first down after first down, so be it. We have to eliminate the chunk. Oh! All three of those guys had a chance at the ball.
That's true. They was
Unger almost had that.
Intended out here for Ziliox. Drew Ray was in coverage, and Unger was coming from his safety position. I thought he had it. The ball kind of hung there for a minute, I guess, before it hit the ground, and I thought Unger had it.
Pretty good instincts by Unger. This is his first start of the year.
What are they called now?
Missed that one, too.
10 yards. What's a defensive penalty that's 10 yards?
Holding.
Pass interference is 15 yards. That's a 10-yard penalty. They got that wrong. Yeah, I mean, maybe defensive holding is 10 yards.
I'd like to know where it was at. It wasn't on this play where the receiver was.
Yeah. They'll go back to Mitchell. Mitchell gets it. He's got a big hole. Unger makes his move. Drew Ray is chasing, and he's going to push him out at the 10-yard line.
Got a little momentum on the Houston County sideline right now.
They do. After I'm going to call it the phantom call.
For sure.
There was no pass interference or defensive holding on that one.
If it wasn't where the play was.
No, exactly.
It was away from the ball.
So Mitchell will carry it all the way to the Panther 11. They'll have it first down. Lewis County still leads 10-7.
I guess at this point in the game, you're kind of hoping number 27 is just getting tired.
Exactly.
Here's the 6. Going to keep this one.
Oh,
mercy.
Took a shot.
Number 7 laid the wood, but he didn't take it down.
That's one of the bumps, and I believe – was that Mitchell slow to get up?
Yes, sir.
He was kind of leading the way.
That was a great lick by number 7. If he brings his hands and wraps him up right there, that is one of those you probably put that on the highlight film.
So Mitchell will check out. We hope he's not hurt.
To number 6's credit, he just took a massive lick and bounced off of it and gained a couple more yards. He don't look like he feels very good about it.
Irish will have it inside the 5, second down. They can still get a first down. Quarterback
try to
throws.
Got him.
Got him. Touchdown. They run a little drag across the back of the end zone. Gets him in stride for the Irish touchdown.
Well, that right there is like when you play a run heavy offense, you have to have your eyes so focused on the backfield. And sometimes the safety will get flat footed. Right there is what just happened.
You're exactly right. So Houston County to attempt the extra point. Snap down, kick is no good. He pulled it off. That's not Mitchell. That must be their backup kicker. So with 4:41 left before the half, Houston County leads 13-10. We'll be back in just one moment. Lewis County set to receive. Houston County on a 13-0 run against the Panthers. This time they're going to kick it down, and it'll be Kobe Panther taking it at the 20 to the 25, 30, 35, 40, out past the 45-yard line to the 48, where the Panthers will be in good field position. 1st and 10.
Backup kicker done the kickoff also. That was 51. And he had to make the tackle, too. So.
We don't see Mitchell back on the field. You know, he walked off slow. You wonder if he got maybe concussed a little bit.
It's hard to guess. It could very easily be a cramping situation as much as he's carried the football tonight. Still a little warm.
Lewis County comes out with 5 receivers left, stacked, and then Drew Ray. And I don't know that them 4 receivers blocked anybody.
Yeah, about a 2-yard loss.
Little swing pass out here. Loses 2 yards. So it'll bring up second and 12 from the 46.
The way that play's set up, if you get the initial block, it's usually a minimum of a first down, and we did not get the first guy blocked. The first guy through get us 2-yard loss.
Handoff goes to Ray this time. He breaks
it
up the middle, makes a good cut to the 45, to the 50, to the 45, 40, down to the 35-yard line. No flags on the field. Baxter Services first down.
Nice to see a clean field after a big game.
Yeah.
Drew Ray is gashing them tonight. Several times he's busted into the secondary. If we can keep the laundry off the field, I believe we can put some points on the board right here before half.
I think you're correct. Drew Ray again. He takes his time, wheels it to the left-hand side. He'll get 5 down to the 30-yard line. Out of bounds. That'll keep the clock running.
Well, ideally, right here, you punch it in with just a couple of seconds left on the clock. Don't give him the ball. Just take the lead before the half.
That's true. Drew Ray comes out. Braylon Bean in. Ray getting him a breather, a well-deserved breather.
Yes, sir. I have to say this about Houston County, too. They're rotating defensive linemen a lot more than what you see most 2A teams, but they got the guys that look the part.
They do. That's true. Carroll comes in motion to the left side. Handoff. Bean. Bean cuts it back to the right. Bean to the 25, down to the 20, inside to the 19-yard line for another Baxter Services first down.
Got the kind of drive going that we need right here at the end of this half. All we need to do is put it in the end zone. Cash it in.
2 minutes and 25 seconds is left in the half.
No
Plenty
reason
of
to rush
time.
it. You got all 3 timeouts. Keep the clock moving. Bleed it. Whatever happens to end the half, you end it with the ball in your possession.
Drew Ray is back in after that quick break. Skelton tosses. Drew Ray's got it. Hurdles a man at the 20 to the 15 to the 10. Touchdown, Panthers. Little toss sweep left.
We stole that out of their playbook. That's what they've been beating us with.
That's true. Drew got him a block in front of him, and then it was
Little
all
hurdle
him.
job.
So with 2:02 left in the half, the Panthers have regained the lead with Henry Sharp to attempt the extra point. Fighting Drew to hold. Snap
We
is
got a
down.
guy jumped off
They were
a
off.
little bit there.
Yeah, he was about 3 steps in the backfield before the snap ever happened. So Lewis County's going Rambo, and they'll go for 2 here. It'll be a half the distance to the go. Put the ball at the 1.5 for the conversion. So Lewis County will take the extra point team off. The kicking extra point team. And go back with the offense. They'll line up in that straight T. Skelton will go under center. Bean, Ray, and Cooper are the running backs. Handoff.
Good job. He got met in the backfield, but he bounced off and put it right on in.
Drew Ray wasn't going to be denied then.
No, he got hit a couple yards in the backfield, but he bounced off that man. Drew Ray's trying to put the highlight film together tonight, folks.
You got that right. So the 2-point conversion is good. Panthers lead by 5 with 2:02 left in this half, 18-13. We'll be back.
They're going to swap them.
Lewis County is
Trying some shenanigans over here. So
set to kick off. Mitchell is back into the ball game. They had him on the left side. They flipped. Now he is on the right side. And here's the kick, and it's going to be
it's at him.
deep to him. It's going to bounce at the 5 and go out of bounds.
I'll take that, Marty.
That's true.
I'd rather it be out of bounds in that dude's hand than wide open space.
So the Irish will get it at the 30-yard line. It seemed like he's returned it back up anyway. Oh, the 35-yard line. My bad.
They're set up in favorable field position. And of course, I mean, usually a running style offense isn't, conducive to a 2-minute drive. But they got a home run hitter in the backfield. He may take it to the house at any given time, run play or pass play, whatever you call it.
That's true. That's true. Thing about it is we need to hold them here because they get the ball back second half.
Right. False start. Come on.
So that'll back them up 5. Again, that's about their, 4th or 5th?
It's at least 4 or 5 procedure penalties.
Procedure penalty they've had tonight. So that'll put it at the 30. 2:01 left in this first half. Makes you wonder if they may try to throw it just a little bit. Depends on, I guess, the down in distance, but they've got 2 timeouts left.
Well, they've shown the throwing a little more tonight than what they did last week. Of course, we've also shown that we're going to do everything in our power to keep that guy right there contained.
That's true. Mitchell with the carry. He'll gain about 6-yard line.
Kobe rode him down over there at just about the original line of scrimmage.
It'll be 2nd and 9. The clock will run.
That's the best thing about that play right there is that clock is just eating off.
That's true.
Right now.
Yeah, because they're in no hurry.
No, they're huddled up.
Mitchell, the running back.
He's throwing it.
He'll throw a strike down the field.
Oh, yeah.
It's a pick. Lewis County picks it off at the 50, to the 45, 40. Fumbles the football. Gets down to the 36-yard line, and Lewis County will have it. 1st and 10 with 1:05 left in the half.
That's a ball hawk right there. That's center fielder coming over. He was watching the quarterback the whole way. Quarterback overthrows it, and he plays center field and he runs under it.
Exactly.
And then makes a good return.
It did. He made a great return, and he played it, like you said, like a free safety. You're supposed to play the pass. Well, we got a flag down here. That's on us. I see him pointing, I think. Oh,
No.
it's going to be on Houston County.
Well, they've set us right out here. We still got all 3 timeouts. We got a minute and 5 seconds left, and
It's
we're
15
basically in the red
yards.
zone.
I don't know what.
I didn't see it.
I didn't
It had
either,
to
and
be
I don't know.
personal foul.
Yeah, exactly. Or unsportsmanlike, but Lewis County, instead of having it at the 35, has got it at the 20. Handoff. Drew Ray up the middle.
Get in there,
15,
Drew. Get in.
10, 5, 6, him, 6. Drew Ray from 21, touchdown.
You talking about changing the complexion of a game, man? You're
That will flip it in a hurry. You're down
13-10 with
4 minutes left.
yeah. And I mean, we put 14 points on the board, possibly 15, in just a matter of a couple minutes.
Yeah.
That brings out Henry Sharp for a field goal.
Henry Sharp will attempt the extra point. Pottinger to hold. They've jumped
Jumped
again.
offside
We're going.
again.
We'll go for 2 again. We are.
Yep.
It's going to be half the distance. They'll put it on the 1.5. Drew Ray's got to come back out. He didn't get much of a break there.
Drew and number 27 for Houston County are both going to have to take stock out of Gatorade.
Exactly. They've been the workhorses.
Yeah, maybe an IV at the half.
Bean, Cooper, and Ray in the tee behind quarterback Skelton under center. Handoff.
It's number 7 got
Cooper touch point conversions. Good.
That's an old school fullback right there.
That
Get out of my
was.
way. I'm coming through, boys.
Just a little belly dive. So with 58 seconds left in the first half, Lewis County has turned a 13-10 deficit to a 26-13 lead in just a matter of minutes.
It looks good to see a fullback wearing number 7 out here in Lewis County. If you've ever watched Lewis County football, you've seen a lot of studs
That's true.
at fullback at number 7.
That is true. We got 58 seconds left in the half. I guess now, I mean, they've got a little time, but what do they want to do? Do they just want to run the clock out and get out of the half since they get the ball back in the second half, or do you think they may take another chance? I mean, we scored in a minute and 4 seconds there.
Me personally, number one, I would see what I could do on this kickoff. I don't believe in being passive in football. I believe in being aggressive. If you're aggressive, good things generally happen. Now,
Yes.
you could probably end your night right here with another mistake.
Exactly.
But if you get one of those explosive returns and set yourself up, you need to be aggressive.
We'll see what they do. Mitchell is deep, as is number
I believe that's 25. On the
25,
far side.
Ziliox. Henry Sharp is set to kick. They're not going to flip them back and forth this day. Yeah, they will.
Yep.
They've moved them again. Let's see if they'll kick it to the left side of the field. Oh, he's boomed that one. He has kicked it. It's
He
going
got
to be
it to 25 this
at the
time.
25. Oh, he's got a seam. But, oh,
That seam closed quickly, folks.
Aiden Wise met him head up.
Hello. Nate James and Aiden Wise give him a rude
Oh.
greeting right there from
Yeah.
30. I think 25 is going to say, hey, 27, next time you just take it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to toss it to
Those
you.
guys are not very nice over there.
Set up a 1st and 10 for the Fighting Irish.
So it's 29-yard line for the Irish with 53 seconds left in the half.
Nate even got up and put a little flex on after that hit.
Mitchell is the tailback.
Probably going to be a conservative handoff. I mean,
There it is. Oh, yeah. And we were getting, he'll lose 3 on the play back to the 26. Clock still runs. Lewis County's got 3 timeouts left. They may be content just to
I
run it
think
out.
both sides content to go to the half right now. We had an explosive beginning to the game. Houston County took over for the middle part of the first and second quarter, and we've absolutely dominated the last 5 minutes of the second quarter. I think both sides are ready to go discuss adjustments and what to do in the second half.
We're not sure about play clock time. We're under 15 seconds here in the half.
It's like he's got it at about 10.
Houston County is going to bring it in motion. They're going to hand off to Mitchell up the middle. He's got a
Exactly.
hole, and he'll get
Right
to
to
the 35-yard line and down there as the first half comes to a close. End of one. Half a football play here at Bobby W. Sharp Stadium. Lewis County comes roaring back to take a 26-13 halftime lead. We'll be back in just 1 minute.
The lead, I thought our guys responded really well. That's the kind of effort we're going to need in the second half all throughout. We'll come away victorious if we do that. Thanks, man.
You hear it?
I can hear him.
I could barely hear what he said.
Let's make some noise for the Spirit of the Half Court. Step 1, 2.
Houston County got 100.
Next week, we're Lewis County Panthers will be traveling.
job. We'll go again. Toots. Toots. Let's catch him about right here on the black. Get you every week, don't I? Huh?
All right, Coach, you had audio problems. We're going to try this again. It came out strong, finished strong. We're going to do the second half that up.
Well, we left a couple of scores on the field early on. We missed a screen for a touchdown, and we just missed a wheel wrap. But how our kids responded when we got down and come back, that's what I want out of the second half. If we can do that, we're going to be all right in the second half.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank
That's
you.
first half. Thank you.
Back with you at Lewis County High School, Bobby to be Sharp Field. Lewis County leads by a score of 26-13 as we are getting ready to start the second half.
It's a good half of football to start. It's been the middle section of the first half was not ours. It was Houston County's, but we won the first part and the last part and ultimately won the whole half.
We got some stats from the first half, compliments of Little Joe Churchwell. For Houston County, they had 19 rushes for 133 yards, with Mitchell being the majority of them. They had 6 pass completions, or six passes for a total of 19. For 25 plays, 152 yards. Lewis County had 17 rushes for 193 yards, 8 passes for 33 for 25 plays for a total of 226. In that first half, Drew Ray has 10 carries for 155 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Sometimes stats do not tell the whole story, but that's pretty telling right there. We beat them at their own game. We outrushed them. Quite honestly, they still have not stopped us when we're on offense. A few untimely penalties and a turnover is the only reason we didn't score every possession.
That's true. Houston County will receive the kick for the second half. Henry Sharp is set to kick. Mitchell and Ziliox is deep. There's the kick, and it's going to come down at the 10-yard line to Ziliox as he takes it and breaks it to the outside.
Yep.
Gets up to the 25 and then is slowed down, and then a host of Panthers show up.
Not sure who that was. The far side gunner come on, clean that up with the initial hit right at the 24, 25-yard line.
So the Irish will start it there. 1st and 10. Lewis County with a late surge in the first half to go from down 13-10 to up 26-13. And hoping to capitalize and get a stop here and add more.
Get a good 3 and out, and we can really take control of this game. Something fell off right there. Did they not jump again?
Yeah, well, there's a flag. That's got to be a hold on them.
Absolutely.
That was kind of a slow starting play. You're exactly right. The quarterback reached to hand it off to Mitchell, and it seemed like he wasn't ready.
No, it's the entire offense. Like one guy started, a couple didn't. They didn't get a penalty for it. They did for the hold, though.
But they did for the hold, yeah. So they'll mark off 10 yards against Houston County, and it'll put it back at the 13,
12,
looks like.
13.
So Houston will still have first down, and
They got to make it to the 35, so they got about first and 22 or 23 yards.
so they'll try this again. Mitchell's running back beside the quarterback, Burgess.
False start.
Well, that'll back them up 5 to the 7. So Houston County is doing nothing but going backwards
They're shooting
on their first 2 trips to the line.
Set up a 1st and long.
It's going to be first in the sawmill for Houston County now as they go from north to south. They'll get the play in.
Not too many good play calls for first and 27.
No, there's not. I bet Mitchell gets it.
Well, that's a safe bet for sure.
Will they toss him? They've got a. They're just going to go with the straight handoff as he comes off the left side, and he is met there.
He's met by everybody right there.
Yeah, there was a host of them there. He'll get to the 9-yard line, so
Yeah, we got the ball.
Oh,
Yes, sir. We took it from them.
I just thought we were jumping up and down because of the hit, but Lewis County will get it at the 9, 1st and go.
I think we had 10 out of the 11 guys on defense at the ball right there. And that was one of Coach Eisner's key of the game, was every man be at the ball. and he will probably really applaud that one right there when he watches film on this.
So Houston County attempts 3 plays, has 2 penalties and fumbles, and the Panthers are in business again. Ray, the running back beside Skelton, handoff goes to Ray, right side, breaks it up
Ray,
inside,
get
being
in there,
dragging
Ray.
a man.
Get
He
in there,
runs
Ray.
over one at the goal line. Touchdown, Panther. Well, that's 11 carries, 164 yards, and 4 touchdowns.
There's a couple guys cramping up on defense right there. One of them was the guy that made the initial hit on Drew. Drew running right through him, and then another guy at the goal line. Starting to see some guys that you can tell they're just wore down.
It's not a hot night, and we were on the field early, and you couldn't feel the heat coming off the tartan surface here.
You know, for late August, when you get a night where you can not be dripping sweat, it is very comfortable.
That's true.
Henry Sharp just kicked that to center.
Kicked that almost to the tunnel. So with 10:54 left in the third quarter, Lewis County leads 33-13. We'll be back right after this. Back at Bobby W. Sharp, Lewis County has run off 23 straight points to take a 33-13 lead. Henry Sharp is set to kick. Mitchell and Zoliax is deep. Sharp's kick is a high kick, spinning, taken at the 15 to the 20.
Good coverage. Hang on,
25 to 30. He's loose. He's still spinning him. They'll finally get him out of bounds at the 26 or 7 yard line. That was Ziliox. It was like he was that the circle button on the,
he was
the
on
PlayStation.
He was 4 times.
Spinning and spinning and twisting and turning.
You got to be very careful doing that. It's awesome. It looks good. Somebody's fixing to clean you up when you're sitting there spinning when you're back to the.
Yes, as soon as you come around.
Tell you what, Marty, this game really changed. They set us up last 2 possessions on very short fields. I mean, you cannot do that. It's back-to-back possession. We're basically right there in the red zone getting the ball. We need to flip this game.
Handoff goes to Mitchell, and Mitchell hits the corner and has a seam as he goes from the 26 all the way to the 41. Lewis County had a man dive for him, but just couldn't get to him in the backfield.
I think for the most part, he's creased us a couple times, but we're kind of making him earn it. It's when we get a hand on him right there at the line of scrimmage, it definitely slows him down. And I mean, he's hit the secondary 3 times now?
About that, yeah.
But I mean, a guy that's that caliber is going to do that to you on occasion. But we've kept him out of the end zone for the most part, except for the one little short run.
Mitchell, the tailback. Quarterback rolls, quarterback keeps, quarterback sacked. He had nowhere to go. He rolled it to the right. I don't know if he was trying to hit Mitchell outside. We had good coverage.
It almost looked like a quarterback power situation where, like they did down on the goal line where Mitchell was his lead blocker. To me, he didn't look like he was going to try to attempt a pass.
Well, if he would have thrown it, the only one out there was the big right tackle. He was 10 yards down the field. So a loss of 2, 2nd and 12.
Right tackle probably would have loved a chance to, show off his hands right there, but, might have got flagged for it.
Mitchell beside Burgess. Hand off. Mitchell up the middle. He gets back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's all. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 10.
Mitchell has a little bit of a tail when he's getting the ball.
He leans, don't he?
He leans pretty heavy.
That's up a 3rd and 10 for the Fighting Irish.
Everybody's got a little bit of a tail. Some are more recognizable. And that right there, he almost got a head start on that one.
It's almost like he's in motion
Yeah.
as he leans forward.
We got him where we need him right here, 3rd and long.
Exactly. 3rd down and 10. Mitchell to the left of Burgess. They're going to toss it this way. Lewis County
Good
set
job,
the corner.
Drew.
He had the
Man.
corner set and let him get going.
That's a good tackle by Brody Unger right there.
That was. We had set the corner and he cuts it inside.
And just when the outside linebacker sets the edge like that, the middle or the end one's got to clean him up. And we done it right. We just missed the tackle.
So Houston County will have it 1st down at the Panther 47. Good string out. We had it played well. And Mitchell is not a slow back.
No,
He hit it when he made the turn. He was hitting it pretty good. Pass complete.
Could have got on the flat over there.
I'm not sure who made the catch out there.
Number 8.
Trip McMillan, a sophomore, made the catch out there in the flat. He'll gain 9. It'll be 2nd and 1.
This is one of those very dangerous situations as a defense. Like we talked about in the first half, play callers love 2nd and 1, especially at this position on the field.
Man in motion. Hand off. Mitchell right up the middle. He'll get the 1st down as he'll get to the 35-yard line. It'll be enough for an Irish 1st down.
Say this about Mitchell too. He's not what you would call a scat back. He's not always looking to hit the outside. That right there was between the tackles. He's not the biggest guy in the world. Most of your guys that's got that elite speed would much rather be on the corner.
Exactly.
And that guy's taking it between the tackles a lot. Probably pushing 20 carries if I'm not mistaken.
They'll bring it back to the line. 6:37. Another thing is, with them running the ball, the clock's not stopping. They're eating a lot of clock.
Yep.
And quarterback keeps.
keeps.
And he gets nowhere.
7 and 5, ate him up right there.
They read that.
I think they give him about an inch on the move there.
Braden Cooper and Drew Ray were both there to meet it. They give him a yard. Good spot.
Generous.
I
don't think the quarterback would prefer to be met right at the line of scrimmage by the middle linebacker and the outside linebacker like he just was.
No, for sure. I bet they go back to Mitchell.
Yeah. Here he comes.
Tall sweep
to the
left. We've strung it out again.
Good
Oh,
job.
this time we played it. That was a great play there.
He done it right last time. He just did it even better.
Yep.
He crammed the blocker right into number 27. Of course, Mitchell bounces off the blocker's back, and then Drew played off the block, made the tackle. You cannot do it any better than that.
Mitchell loses 3. It'll bring up 3rd and 12 from the 37.
Mitchell just went to the sideline. He's out for this 3rd down. I would almost
probably go to they'll
guarantee that
throw
he's
something
throwing on this one. Can't tell who the back is. On a timeout.
Timeout. Houston County's wanting to talk about it with 3rd and 12. So a timeout on the field. We'll be back in just 1 minute. Houston County has made their decision. 3rd down 12. They come back. They're coming back to the field.
Kind of surprised that I figured when he called the timeout, he realized number 27 was off the field. He's like, I got to put my best offensive weapon back out there, but 27 still on the sideline.
He is. Jamarion Hillsman is the running back beside Burgess. He's got 2 receivers split out to the right. He's got a tight end. It's come out in the flat. There's the pass. It is caught. We got a flag. Caught out there at the 25-yard line. He'll get down to the 22.
Illegal block, chop block. What he's showing.
The flag
Somebody's
is
down on top of the field over there, too.
personal foul.
Cramp.
Chop block against Houston County, so that'll back it up 15.
It's a good-looking throw and catch.
It was.
They had us
It
right
was.
there.
I was watching the tight end on this side, and I thought, he just released. And I thought maybe that's where they were going to go and try to catch him on a hit down the field. I can't tell who that's hurt.
I've seen several guys getting stretched out over the past few minutes. I believe that's Drew. Looks like. No, it's Cade.
Cade Carroll.
Got a calf cramped up over there, I believe.
So he'll come out. They marked the penalty off. It's all the way back at the Houston County 48-yard line.
It's still biting Cade. He's having a hard time walking off. Need some pickle juice or some mustard or something.
Yeah.
Loosen that up. Gatorade just won't cut it after you've already cramped up.
No, not after that first one.
No.
Get him over here and
Well, we've got them in a bind now. It's a long third down.
Houston County will get it to the line. They'll send again 2 receivers left, a slot man, tight end.
Kind of be mindful of a screen or a draw.
That's a hold. Long
Yeah,
pass
the post.
downfield. It is
No. Yeah, that's
caught. He trapped it there, and the back umpire says it's a trap. He was wide open though.
Yeah,
That was a good
He
throw.
found a soft spot right there, running right across the middle of the field on a little skinny post.
So that's going to bring up 4th down, and looks like they're going to punt instead of giving Lewis County potentially good field position again. Even if he would have caught it, he'd have been short of the 1st down, and it would still been 4th down. But
Boy, it was going to make it a very makeable 4th down because
It was.
that ball skipped about the 28, and he just needed the 25.
Kobe Feitinger's deep. Mitchell's back on to punt. I don't know if Lewis County will go after this. They've got plenty of room because even if they rough, it would still be 4th down.
I don't know if I wouldn't be just in punt safe right here. They are about to get a delay of game.
Hands
There
up.
is
with
no
10
way.
seconds. How many they got on the field?
They've run 2 or 3
That
extra.
flag. I think they got too many men on the field.
They kept running guys on.
Nah, I count. Is that well?
12. They're still 12.
Yeah. So that'll be another 5-yard penalty.
One of y'all's got to lead, boys.
They ran the 12th one on.
Yep.
That's the thing about it.
That might have been the longest play clock in the
I
history
know
of
it.
football.
So now 4th and 32. Feininger standing on the 25-yard line.
We look like we're coming after it. Everybody's.
We got a good push. Ball bounces. Oh, it took a great
Excellent
roll.
but we got another penalty.
I don't see the
It's out here by Coach Yeiser.
Ronnie's. Oh, okay. So I wonder if they jumped.
He's backing them up.
Ronnie's taking the penalty. False start.
Wow.
I guess when we crowded the line, they got a little nervous or a little twitchy. And somebody moved a little quick, so
We're getting him some valuable field position.
we are. We are. I think they may scoop Feininger up just a little bit more. It's easier for him to probably retreat to catch the punt than it would be to come racing up.
Like the sticks got a little bit off over there.
So the ball's on the 38-yard line, 4th and 37. Lewis County still crowding the line, but we've got 4 back here deep. Mitchell kick, there's the kick away. Feininger will catch it at the 35, hit immediately, spins away, and he's dropped right there. Good coverage by Houston County on the play.
Well, you got to catch the ball, though.
Yes.
We've seen that time after time after time.
Yeah.
If that ball lands, if Kobe just gets out of the way, it probably rolls inside the 20.
Exactly.
He catches it about the 35, and it's where it ends up.
Yeah, and that's fine. You can just fair catch it, but like you said, because the previous punt that hit,
Which
it didn't bounce.
down out there.
It skipped. We've got another Panther down there. They're working on both legs. Looks like this time. Can't tell who it is.
Did they pick up the flag?
I think that's the bag they're throwing. While they're working on the injured Panther player, we'll take a break.
In 94 counties in Tennessee, it's just football. But not in this town. In Lewis County, this is a way of life. You're tuned in to the High Forest Sports Network. Marty Spears, Matthew Farr, and Josh McDonald bringing you the action. Kickoff is right around the corner. This is Lewis County football.
Cooper's the injured player. He's walking off the field. 4:25 left in the third. Houston County had the ball a long time on that drive to come away with nothing.
Well, they moved into our side of the field, and then they back across to their side before they finally openly punted the ball.
Lewis County will have it at the 35-yard line, leading by a score of 33-13. I don't know what the wait is. There's the whistle to set the play.
Looks like there's still some discussion about something. I'm not really sure what's going on.
I'm not either. I don't know what the wait is. Ronnie is Coach Iser's down here talking to an official.
Waiting on Cade Carroll, maybe?
I don't know. He's going to call time. Oh. Well, we had Cade and Drew both were down with the trainer. So Lewis County is going to call timeout. We'll keep it right here. We'll remind you that tonight's sponsor is Highland Oil, is the game sponsor of the night. Luckily, we're happy to have sports medicine services that are provided by the Lewis Health Center Physical Therapy Department, because they've been worked a little bit tonight. Last week it was except for the 40-minute first quarter, everything else went pretty quick. So,
well, and quite honestly, it's a cooler night than what last Friday was. Of course, the guys, they're still getting their legs under them. I mean, they've had to play the entire game tonight. At this point in the game last week, they were out.
That's true, yeah.
And the medical staff had a pretty easy night. They got their workout in tonight. Thankfully, everything looks like it's mostly been a camping situation so far.
Now we're set to play. Skelton, the quarterback, hands off. Up the middle goes to Bean, and he'll go past the 40-yard line to the 42, where he'll pick up 6. It'll be second down.
Bean had that football high and tight on that carry. He probably had a little discussion with Coach about hanging on to the football.
Lewis County just content to run the football as we're under 4 minutes left in the third. We'll send 2 receivers left, 2 right, stacked. Bean is the running back. Skelton to throw. Skelton's going to throw a long pass for Fittinger. It is incomplete.
Got another
And
cramp with Kobe now. Kobe was the intended receiver. And
no marker on the play. He is down.
yeah.
The Houston County safety is coming over to assist, which is good sportsmanship.
That's the quarterback, I believe.
Yeah, there'll be a lot of pickle juice drink this week.
Might be something Coach Iser hits on throughout the week leading up to next week's game is
Hydrate.
you have to hydrate through the week. You cannot
Exactly.
hydrate on Friday. You better start on about Monday or Tuesday.
Yes. It's a week-long thing.
Yeah.
They've sent both teams. They're still working on Kobe Fittinger, so we'll take a break right here. We're back at Lewis County High School. Both teams back on the field. Lewis County has it 3rd down and 3 from their own 42. They'll send 2 men in motion. Cade Carroll and Drew Ray. Bean is the running back. Handoff goes to him. Run comes to the right. Bean will spin, twist, turn, and he's going to be
About a yard
about a
short.
yard short for the first down.
Set up a 4th and 1 for the Panthers.
So decision time for Lewis County. Do they want to kick it or do they want to try to really put the nail?
I like the previous play call on 2nd down and taking that shot to Kobe. That's nothing to lose on that one. Looks like we're going to go for this 4th and 1 right here. Maybe just doing a hard count. See if we can get a cheap one.
He may be. No, he takes a snap. Bean gets it. Bean is
Bean
met
is met.
in the backfield.
Didn't get anything.
Early run count.
So he stopped short. So Houston County will take over at the Panther 44-yard line with 2:49 left. And here's a flag, and that's a flag on Bean. They've got him for 15. Unsportsmanlike.
Yeah,
He was
it's-
John. I don't know who he was talking to. Houston County was going back to.
At this point, there's nothing really to say. It's kid made a great play.
He did.
Go back to the huddle, tip your cap. You stuffed me.
But, you know, instead of having it at 44,
It's
they're going to be at the 29, you know, and, yeah, they're down by 20 points with 2:49 left, but they've got a quick start running back.
Right. You do not give them life, and we just give them a glimmer. Right there is what we've done. We give them a glimmer of hope, which don't disagree with the going for it on 4th, but
No, I don't either.
it's
I thought we might go to the T like we do on the
right.
conversions, but that's fine. Speed sweep to number 11.
Good play. Coker cleaned that up.
Number 65, Mike James on the tackle.
Fine Brown, and here's another flag. And this has got to be somebody talking too.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's them or us this time.
We've got another guy down.
That's
there.
unsportsman on them. Yeah, Lewis County with another player down. Lewis County's got 2 players down. Mitch will go to one. Coach Yarbs will go to the other. But this was after the play, so instead of 2nd and 10, it's going to be 2nd and 25.
At this point in the game, there's absolutely no reason to get either team to get unsportsmanlike. It's been a clean game so far for both sides. We need to clean that up. It's very unnecessary on both teams.
Exactly. There was no need for it. I mean, you know, yeah, they probably got some frustration,
Sure.
but they've played a good ball game too. They've just,
Yeah.
you know, the mental penalties in their last drive. Of course, the fumble
Yeah.
and the pick. I mean, those two, those things just happen.
Turnovers and penalties will usually tell the tale. And right now we have one turnover and they have two, correct?
I believe that's right. Yeah, a fumble and an
Interceptions.
interception.
And both led to points.
Yes.
And of course, if I'm not mistaken, when we fumbled in the first half, it led to points also.
So we'll get the numbers. I believe that's Cade Carroll again.
Cade
Number
and
25 for
Coker.
the Gavin Coker was the other one that were cramped up.
That was set behind now.
It's been a plethora of cramps tonight. I think I give credit to the wrong guy on the tackle. The previous play, I said it was Coker. I believe it was Nate James.
So Mitchell's the running back. Burgess the quarterback. Toss will come to Mitchell as he tries to get the corner. Lewis County strung it again.
Good job, Toby.
Toby Panther. They strung it out and strung it out and strung it out. There was nowhere for him to go.
Yeah, I mean, that's how you draw it up.
That's true. Fought it off the block. 3rd and 27 from the 44-yard line. As we're about to go under 2 minutes in the third.
The cornerback's job right there is basically not to let him outside. Kobe not only did that, but played through it, made the play. He was in a position to either turn him back into the outside backer or make the tackle, and he did just that.
Two receivers to the right for Houston County. Burgess throws out in the flat again. Pass is incomplete as it went off the hands of number 25, Ziliox, I believe.
Somehow Nate James ended up as the primary defender on the the flat.
That sets up a 4th and long for the Fighting Irish.
You don't usually draw it up like that.
No.
They'll be sitting at home.
4th down and long. Houston County's got the punt team on. Mitchell will be in punt formation for the Irish. Feitinger will be deep for Lewis County. Mitchell's kick is a spiral. It bounces and bounces and rolls down, and it's going to be down all the way at the 10-yard line, where Lewis County will have it 1st and 10. We'll flip possessions and be back in just 1 minute. Lewis County will have the ball, 1st and 10 from their own 11-yard line after the punt by Houston County. That punt looked like a pass.
Well, it was a very dangerous one just for the simple fact that low-line drive like that, a lot of times you'll see a blocker get hit right in the back of the head.
Handoff goes to Drew Ray. They've called it again. They've got 2 flags. Drew Ray bounces it outside and carries it up to the 25. They're going to get Kobe Feitinger for the...
Kobe hit him right in the shoulder.
He did.
With his shoulder.
And they're going to get Houston County for a horse collar. So I guess those will
be
offsetting and we'll reset the down and do it again. But that was Kobe. I mean, that's twice he's done that, and that's twice they've called it. And they missed it both times. I mean, he was...
Well, especially that one right there. That's the one, like, you look at that on film and you say, well, that's a great block by your wide receiver. And it did just exactly what it's supposed to do. It sprung the running back what would have been about a 15-yard run.
Yes. So those penalties will offset. We'll do it again from the 11-yard line. Lewis County leading 33-13 with 1:23 left in the third quarter. Drew Ray is a running back. They'll send 2 receivers left, 2 right. Drew Ray again will go up the middle to about the 14-yard line. Gain of about 3 on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 7. You know, the way they set their defense, we spend 2 left. And Houston County's got an injured player. Looks like another cramp, I think. But on their defense, we'll send 2 left and 2 right. They'll cover the outside man, and that inside man looks like he is just, you know, there's nobody close.
Yeah, we've just chose basically to beat them at their own game tonight. If we really wanted to just take advantage of the outside and air it out, we could absolutely.
Yeah, just
you could have torched him through the air if that's what you wanted to do.
Theme has just seemed like, you know, just throw a little quick seam pass and let him. I mean, that would be Feitinger, and he could run for days.
Absolutely.
Plenty of time. We'll thank our sponsors for the High Forest Sports Network this year. Baxter Services, Highland Oil, People's Bank, Casa Grande, Junkyard Dog, Andrew Yarborough, attorney at law, the City of Hornwall, the Hornwall Police Department, the Bank of Perry County, Bank of Lewis County, Assure Title, and 2C's Septic. We're so thankful for them and for allowing us to be able to bring you the not only the broadcast but the video also. So with 1:08, Lewis County will have it 2nd and 7. Skelton fakes, pass.
That's a good catch right there.
That was a good catch. It's complete to Kobe Feitinger. He gets up to the 19-yard line. He'll be short of the 3rd down or the 1st down marker, but still it gives Lewis County an easier 1st down right there. As he come into traffic on a little slant.
You know, it's sometimes been the slot receiver you're asked to do something that just is not very fun. You're running in there usually on somebody that's got about 40 or 50 pounds on you, and you're probably going to have your ribs exposed to somebody that's fixing to just hammer you, and that's what Kobe just did.
Handoff Drew Ray. He tries to get to the corner. He's to the 20, 25, 30, and he runs over a man and out of bounds at the 34-yard line for a Baxter Services 1st down.
That first guy had him right there. Was going to be short of the 1st down. Drew put basically a stiff arm on him, and probably picked up an additional 10, 12 yards.
Houston County is walking a little bit slower as they go back to their defensive side.
It's
24. So Lewis County will send 2 receivers left, 1 to the right, fake. Here's a little swing pass out to Feitinger that time. Feitinger makes a move inside of the 35, up to the 40, on to the 44-yard line, and it's another Baxter Services 1st down. Getting a little rhythm here.
That's right. It's the whole 3rd quarter has been out of the rhythm for both teams. Finally showing signs of some of the offense we saw in the 1st half.
So with that play will end the 3rd quarter. Lewis County leads 33-13. We'll take a break and be right back. Well, we're still here as Billy Squire plays Stroke It. Made famous recently by Billy Amick, the Tennessee baseball player, as his walk-up song.
Good to see the crowd out tonight. The crowd's kind of going along with the song, clapping. But this place is pretty full on our side.
It is. It's a good crowd here. Great weather. They're throwing footballs, and one of the cheerleaders threw one. I think she could play quarterback. That was a
Patty Mahomes throw right there. That was 87 miles per hour on my radar.
Yeah. That ball was moving.
One poor fella took it right off the dome, too.
So Lewis County will have it. First down and 10 from their own 44. Coach Skelton's gone all the way at quarterback. Cade Carroll in motion. Snap, handoff.
No,
Drew
it's
Ray. Drew Ray puts
Drew
it up in the
Ray.
middle, bounces it outside, carries it to the sideline, and he'll pick up about 7 on the play. What was really started out with nothing.
Yeah, that was not the way it was designed at all. That Houston County had it stuffed, and Drew just bounced it out. Somehow he just lost 2 yards. After they had spotted the ball on 149, they moved it to the other.
So they'll give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd and 5. Still on the Panther side of the field. Two receivers split way out. Handoff Ray up the middle. 50, 45, down to the 41-yard line.
That's one thing you're starting to see a little more. It's definitely a page out of Josh Heupel's playbook. If you look, the near side receivers were all the way over here inside, actually outside the numbers. And, the defense has to compensate for that. So we're basically just running into a lighter box by the way we're putting our wide receivers out.
That's true. Baxter services first down at the 41 of the Irish. Lewis County man in motion. Snap. Skelton to throw. Skelton looking. Skelton going to throw a long. He's got Cade Carroll there. Oh, he just missed him. Oh, he had the defensive back beat by about 5 yards. Just needed a little bit more air.
Yeah, give Cade just another step right there, and he's probably got that. Of course, I think I've seen Cade go off and drink Gatorade at least 3 times for cramp, so he might have got it minus the cramping situation too.
Yeah, that's true. But it was a
good looking play.
Oh, it was very good looking. And he beat the corner.
Yep.
A little post move. Beat the corner. They'll send 3 receivers left with Cade Carroll, or 3 receivers right. Cade Carroll to the left again out here with the defensive back on it. And this time they'll go to Drew Ray up the middle. Drew
Nothing
gets
happening
up
on
the
that
line, and there was nothing that time. Their defensive man had his shoulders squared up on him.
The outside linebacker did the same job of what we talking about. Our outside linebackers have been doing. He set the edge and he had some help come along and clean it up.
So 3rd down and 11. Loss of 1 on the play. 10:44 left. Panthers lead 33-13.
I think at this point in the game right here, Marty, you basically have 2 plays to get a first down. I don't see really where you're going to benefit from punting this ball at this position. So try to get half of it right here. Set yourself up with a makeable 4th down.
So we'll split receivers left and right. Lewis County, Ronnie Iser comes sprinting down the sideline. Let's hope he don't crap up to call timeout.
Yeah, it's probably the first sprint Coach Iser's done since he was in high school.
Probably so. So with 10-19, Lewis County wants to talk about it. We'll be back. Lewis County's talked about it. 3rd down and 11. Skelton to throw. Middle screen. Drew Ray.
Good looking play.
35, 30, 25 to the 20-yard line. Baxter serviced his first down. Great call by Coach Osborne.
Yes, sir. It's I guess that's why he made the sprint now and caught the timeout.
We again had receivers split way right and way left,
Yeah, I mean,
and the middle was wide open.
those top two guys were out there with the Houston County bench.
Yeah. Same set formation. Hand off Ray. Up the middle. 15, 10 to the 5. Baxter services first down. First and goal, Panthers.
And the Drew Ray showed tonight. He's probably approaching 200 yards rushing.
Close, yes.
Of course, he just caught the screen pass for another 15-ish yards.
Same formation again. Drew Ray to Coach Skelton's left. Handoff up the middle to the one.
Feed him.
It'll bring up second down and go from the one. I was trying to find stats. I don't know what the rushing touchdown record is for a single game.
I'm not sure of that either. He's got to be at least approaching it. He's
got four.
Let's make some noise, Panther fans.
Lewis County's in the T formation. Bean, Cooper, and Ray. Ray, touchdown. Drew Ray, 5 touchdowns on the night. Panthers lead 39-13. You knew where that one was going.
Yeah,
there was no doubt who was going to carry the ball.
Down the field, you better not give it to anyone else.
Exactly.
I don't know if 5 is the record, but I mean, either way, that's a heck of an accomplishment.
That's true.
You take all the years Coach Sharp had here, there's a lot of guys who got a lot of rushing touchdowns.
Sharp's kick is good. There was a whistle.
I believe they jumped off sides.
Again. I think Coach Iser will just kick this one.
No,
it's on us. Did we move?
Well, it looked like about 5 white jerseys come across. I guess we must have flinched or something.
Triggered them on their move.
Maybe they're wanting to test Henry's leg.
They'll spot it on the 15. The attempt will be from 25. Snap, down, again. Kick on its way, and good. So with 8:31 left in the ball game, Lewis County 40, Houston County 13. We'll be back. Lewis County will kick off, leading 40-13 with 8:31 left. Mitchell is deep. Sharp's kick. A bounding line drive. It's going to be taken at the 11 by Mitchell. Gets up. I think that's Zillarell, but he'll get up to the 31-yard line where the Irish will have it there, first and 10.
They have just caught another unsportsmanlike because 2 guys just basically having a conversation.
How does he know who it is? He's 40 yards from the play. I mean, you can be
He
talking
called
about
that
what you had for
almost from
lunch.
the end zone, and the two guys were having a discussion at the 40.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I
mean-
did see a hand gesture, which was just basically pointing at the scoreboard.
That's not unsportsmanlike.
No, that's come on. There's a lot of other hand gestures I would agree with, but pointing at the
Yeah.
scoreboard, I mean, he might have been telling him which way was south. Who knows?
Exactly. Well,
Come on now.
Houston County will have it at the 45, trailing 40-13. Pass complete to Mitchell. They set up a little screen to the left side.
Oh.
Mitchell's got it. Mitchell still running. Mitchell being chased. He's got to the 30, to the 35, to the 20, and he's tackled down there by Brody Unger, I believe.
Yes, sir. That's right there was on display the guy's speed.
Exactly.
There were several guys looked like they had angle. They realized they didn't.
No.
The only guy that actually did have the angle was Brody Unger. But that was after a gain of, 50 or 60 yards?
Yeah. All the way down to the 19-yard line.
That kid is absolutely a weapon.
We're liable to see that play again.
Yeah.
Burgess to
Trying to
throw.
throw the
Pass is broken
Brody
up. What a
Unger,
play.
Brody
Brody,
Unger has come to play ball tonight.
he has. He came all the way across from his safety position to knock that pass away. And the man was open. The man was there.
It's
He
one
made
thing
it.
about it when you watch a guy, especially in his first start, you see his instincts. Brody Unger has those instincts. It's like, I've seen multiple times he broke on the ball like that. If you don't have the instincts, you can't do it.
That's true.
He was maybe a couple inches away from having another interception too.
So Houston County back to the line. They're in a tight formation. They're going to toss it to the left to Mitchell. Mitchell is going to be dropped.
Good job.
Panther defense strung it out, and then
Panther and I believe Cade Carroll cleaned that up.
Now set up a 3rd and 10 for the Fighting
No, that wasn't Cade.
I can't tell you.
It's 7.
Cooper with the
Both of the middle linebackers. Kind of put on a middle linebacker clinic on that one.
So it's going to be 3rd and 10 from the 19. Houston County hit the big play, but they ran 2 back-to-back plays for nothing. They're bunched again. I bet they're coming right. Quarterback, swing out to the right side. He's going to be
Good job, Dean.
and
That's a good
dropped.
tackle.
Braylon Dean drops him after a gain of 2. That was an excellent play. That was a one-on-one.
Yeah, that's a difficult tackle right there. It's, if he doesn't make that tackle, that might have been a touchdown.
Could very well have been. He had a lot of green in front of him.
Irish are keeping their offense out.
What he get a gain of 3 out of that?
The umpire was stretching out there. He may be about ready to cramp up too.
If you've thrown that many flags, you'd cramp too.
4th down 7. Quarterback throws, pass,
Oh, yeah.
incomplete,
Good break on
over
the
his
ball
head.
with Kobe.
That pass
We got a
No
couple-
flags, do we?
is incomplete.
I don't see a flag.
Not yet, anyway.
So Lewis County will take over on downs
10 Panthers.
with 6:02 left in the ball game. Good stand there.
Yeah, absolutely. You give up the big chunk play. At this point in the game, you're probably content with bending and not breaking. Because, they just ate up
Exactly.
another 4 or 5 minutes of clock
Yeah.
and came up with nothing.
Keep everything in front of you. That's all you want to do, and that's what they did. So Lewis County will come.
We need to pound this down the field. I don't think either side's going to be looking to stop the clock for any reason.
I don't either.
I'd say that the team in green is ready to go back to Houston County. But the Stripes are not content with
I
that.
think we've called timeout. We've had some personnel problem. Now we got players running in. So with that timeout, we'll be back in a moment. Lewis County will come back to the line. They've got their
With the Rambo set out.
substitutions ready. We're in the T, the straight T.
Oh, we put it on
Skelton fumbled it, I think.
I believe that's correct.
And
the ball's on the ground
Houston
right there.
County's going to get it at the 15. Center quarterback exchange problem there.
You see that quite a bit when a guy's been in, if he's been in shotgun all night, he what has he been under center, 2 or 3 times?
Just on the extra, every time they would jump off sides,
Yeah. But maybe
we
a
would
couple
go
plays.
jumbo.
He might have got a jammed middle finger on that.
That's true. That's true.
Looks like Coach Iser was going to basically try to do a ground and pound to end the game, but now we've set them up.
I think so. We can hold again here. They've got it at the 15. We'll see what they intention to do. Hand off Mitchell up the middle, and he gets to the 2. He'll get it. Oh, yeah, he's got in. Oh, no.
Oh, he got rocked right at the 1. I'm not sure who that was, but I think it was Aiden Wise.
Aiden Wise and I guess Unger, the free safety.
Aiden Wise didn't just stand him up, but he kind of put the old spine buster move from the WWE on him.
Yeah. So he'll get to the 1. More importantly, the clock still runs. We may get down under 5.
Yeah, make him earn it anyway, right?
Mitchell has been their workhorse, and they rode him all night long.
Yeah, I'd say they're going off right tackle right here with number 73's at. Motioning that way.
And they do, and he scores. Touchdown, Irish,
Well,
but a little bit too late.
yeah, when you got a right tackle that looks like that dude, probably a good idea to run behind him down in first and goal.
Exactly. So Houston County scores with 5:06 left in the ball game.
Well, I told Coach Eisner to hold him under 20, and he had a pretty good shot of winning this ball game. So
He's right there. I guess they will. Let's see. Are they going for 2 or will they attempt? I can't tell.
looks like they got the personnel to go for 2. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll bring it back to the line. Mitchell's. Yeah, he is. They'll attempt the 2-point conversion. Hand off
Walk in.
to the running back Hillsman, and they score to make it 40-21. So we'll just keep it right here. Next week, Lewis County will be traveling to Loretta. We'll try to get a score earlier before halftime. Lawrence County was up 35-0 on Loretta. See if we can get an updated score here.
Well, technically, that is the start of the real season right there. That's first game of region play. Quite honestly, that's probably one of your most hated rivals.
Yeah, pretty much.
You can't score enough points on them, in my opinion.
Well, they took the score off. There's nothing on there now. So I don't know.
I
And
saw it with my own eyes. It was 35-0.
Yeah, that's where I was.
Just prior to halftime.
they still got us at 26-13 at halftime. So I don't know what they did there. We'll get some other scores for us. See if we can find an Adamsville score. Waverly has defeated Hickman County 43-20. Scotts Hill, who will be one of our opponents later in the year, has lost to Perry County 40-0.
Wow.
We'll see them in 3 or 4 weeks. Decatur County, Parsons Riverside is losing to Lexington 27-14, so they're going to drop 2 in a row to start the season.
It's the way it's shaping up right now. Of course, it's still early to know anything. It looks like it could be, just wide open for whoever wins the region this year.
Onside kick attempted. Lewis County recovers it at the Irish 49 yard
Cade's
line.
done a great job on that right there. He went up at the 9 and caught the ball.
First and 10 Panther.
Well down and protected it.
So Lewis County will take over. First down and 10. 5:04 left in the ball game.
If we go back to our shotgun.
That's what I started. Well, I'd say so. Cooper is on the sideline. I see him over here.
Yeah.
I think I see Drew Ray.
Yeah, that's Drew up top with the leg sleeve on. Drew's probably going to need an ice bath tonight and tomorrow.
He's played a heck of a ball game.
Absolutely.
And he's getting it again. He touched it,
Yep.
kicks it outside. 45, 40, there's a seam, 35 down to the 30. Where are they going to spot him? The 33-yard line for a Baxter Services first down, and he may get number 6 before this drive's over with.
He made it. And I don't want to speak out of turn, but I have a hard time believing if 5 isn't the record, I would almost guarantee 6 is.
I would think so.
And he, not only that, but he's done it on – it's not been like 1-yard runs. He just bust some chunks. That one right there was 16 yards. There's been several times where guys have hit him right at the line of scrimmage, and I don't know if the first guys tackled him all night.
I don't think they have. The one time it took 2 over here on that when they spread it out, but that's the only stop. Well, he had 10 carries for 155 in the first half. So
Yeah, you'll take a guy getting 15 and a half a tote.
that's true. Ray, outside,
Well,
and just as we say it,
I just give him the jinx. I'm sorry.
but it wasn't a head-up tackle. He got him from behind and got him down. So there'll be no gain on the play. It'll bring up second down and 10.
I'll have to apologize to Drew after the game for that. That's 100% on me.
Bean and Ray are both in the ball game now. We're under 4 minutes left in the game. Panthers with a commanding 40-21 lead.
Split Bean out here.
Don't know what route he'll run because he was looking to the sideline. Skelton, Ray, middle, inside the 30.
What'd you call a decoy?
Yeah. Gain right at 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6.
I thought they might try to do, with him going out there at the slot, I thought they might do like a jet motion and hand him the ball out of the jet.
We'll go under 3 minutes before the ball is snapped.
That could be a little bit of an attrition thing, too, where you got some guys that's cramping up and you got a healthy body that you trust to put on the field.
That's true. That's true. Bean down at the left receiver, 2 receivers right. It's going to be Coates Kelton on the keeper, pulled it back.
Colt, don't do
Oh,
that.
he made the move to the right, or to the left. He would have kept it right. He had the hole there.
Yeah.
It was a good decoy play, but the Houston County defense stayed at home and didn't, unless they were just tired and hadn't got across to try to catch Drew Ray on that.
I know me and you noticed number 73 when we were down on the field before the game, and that was him that made that tackle. Their coach said that kid's a sophomore. I don't know what his future plans are, but he's got a bright future in football.
He's got the frame. He's every bit of 6'6", and he's a good-looking prospect for him for sure.
Athletic.
It's going to be 4th down. 2 receivers split left and right. Skelton's going to throw.
Got him.
Pass.
Good
Complete
catch. Aiden
to
Wise.
Aiden Wise down to the 16-yard line.
That was a good throw by Colt, too, because he threaded that right between the safety and the middle linebacker.
Another
Didn't
Baxter
do it like
Services.
that.
Baxter Services first down, and we're going in victory. We're under 2 minutes. Coach Yarbs is showing the victory formation, and Coach Iser's looking to call a play.
I think he's got a guy wearing number 5 that is really wanting the ball again. I think that guy's wanting number 6.
Well, he's set up. He's splitting Bean out to the right now with 2 receivers, and it's going to be delay a game on Lewis County. So that'll back it up 5.
Yeah, I think you got a little lobbying over there. One guy was saying, hey, let's take it to the house. The other guy's saying, hey, no, let me get give me a shot at number 6, Coach. Can't say they'll blame me.
No. So we'll see what Ray's going to be the lone running back again. To the left of Coach Skelton. 2 receivers are to the left. Here comes the blitz.
Man, he timed that up perfectly.
He did. And Drew Ray's got it, and he's got the corner, and he's at the 20, the 10. Dives out of bounds.
About the 7.
Just short of the first down. Yeah, about the 7-yard line, so that'll stop the clock.
Second
and 2.
Minute 10 left.
Give him the 8-yard line.
Ball at the 8-yard line. Drew Ray is again by the quarterback, Coach Skelton. Ray's got it. Ray up the middle. Ray twist, turn. They got him by the leg, and they pull him down at the 3, but it's a Baxter Services first down, and Lewis County's got it first and go with 1:03 left. I think we're going to give it to him again. I think they're going to try to.
Look that way.
They've wound the clock.
No.
Nope. Coach Iser, he just wanted the. I guess he was getting it, saying if you can score, score. If you
I'm going to
can't,
give you
that's
2 more
it.
chances.
Yep. So Lewis County is in the victory formation. They lead 40 to 21. Skelton will take one more snap after this. He takes the knee.
It's
They'll
probably a
spot
sign of
it.
respect for the coach of Houston County.
Yeah.
Seemed like an awful good dude down on the field earlier in the game.
Your final score is going to be.
So that's going to be it. Final score, Lewis County High School 40. The Houston County Fighting Irish 21. We'll take a break and be back to wrap it up.
These signs on the home side.
Back with you at Lewis County High School. Panthers win 40-21 over the Houston County Fighting Irish. Josh, good game.
Absolutely.
We did what we wanted.
Absolutely. Kind of got a little sketchy there about midway of the first half. This is the kind of game you're going to have to win these type of games to win region. This is basically a playoff game. Houston County, to me, they're obviously in one of the toughest regions in the state in 2A, but they're a very solid football team, and we did our part. And, we'll move on to Loretta next week, and hopefully we can take care of business down there.
That's true. Next week we will traveling to Loretta, as Lewis County is now 2-0, and they'll take on we think 0-2 Loretta Mustangs down there.
That the Loretta team will, from what I saw of them, they will look a little different than what we've saw in the past few years. Past few years, they've had some absolute gunslingers at quarterback. Carter Daniel, Mason Tibble. Carter's pitching in college now for Union, I believe. Mr. Tibble, I think he had a little bit of.
I believe he's still out. Did he have Tommy
John
surgery? So he's still out. I think he's supposed to be back at some point this year. But
great athlete, both kids.
But when it's Lewis County and Loretta, you can just about throw everything out.
Absolutely.
Because it's going to be a dogfight. It's going to be for pride. Neither one want to lose to each other, so it's going to be should be a really good game.
Well, some people would lead you to believe that some games are not more important than the others, and I guess at the end of the season, it's just a region game. But you take a guy that can look back and just be 100% honest about it. We don't like them, and they don't like us. It's kind of like Alabama and Tennessee, Florida and Tennessee, or whatever you want to call it. It's there's nobody I would rather beat. We need to go down there and put a butt whooping on them.
Well, that's going to do it from here for Josh McDonald. I'm Marty Spears. Lewis County wins 40-21. Join us next Friday night from Loretta as the Panthers take on the Mustangs.
In 94 counties in Tennessee, it's just football. But not in this town. In Lewis County, this is a way of life. You're tuned in to the High Forest Sports Network. Marty Spears, Matthew Farr, and Josh McDonald bringing you the action. Kickoff is right around the corner. This is Lewis County football.